Alright, what's going on everyone? Captain back from the Marvel Contest of Champions video. Currently, I am live, about to start my 7.4 initial clear. Super excited to get going, but before I started, I realized I have enough shards to open up a featured 6-star, so I figured I'd open one last one before I start my run in case I happen to pull a certain character or a couple. There's a couple that potentially could help me throughout the run. So let's go ahead, purchase this, open it, see what happens. This is probably also getting put in the front of my initial completion rewards opening. So yeah, that'll be playing after I've done this. For you guys, it's going to be no time. For me, it's going to be a couple hours here until I finish initial clear, or I don't know how long it's going to take. So keep an eye on the units there in the top now. It's at 6,800. However many of those are at the end, that's how many I had to use. But I've got a decent stash. I'm hopeful that I won't spend much. But all right, let's go ahead, stop this crystal before we delay 7.4 anymore. Can we get some live crystal luck? Okay, that's a Dr. Voodoo, which I don't think I had awakened already yet. Yeah, okay, that's the first awakening. I'll take it. That's actually not too bad. Not the one I was hoping for. I don't think he's really going to help me in the run, but obviously a character that does need to get that awakened ability makes him a lot better. So that's a pretty solid pull. Not mad about that at all. So for me, I'm going to do my run. For you, enjoy the rest of the opening. Boom. Silver Centurion with the solo. Nice. If I wasn't running suicides, it probably would have been a little bit... Oh, river. I hope that was seen in the camera there. She tried to jump to the chair and she totally ate it. You okay? You a little humiliated right now? Oh, that was amazing. Were you really excited for the Centurion solo? Yeah? Here, let me help you this time. I know you can do it normally, but just to save yourself the embarrassment next time. Oh my gosh, I want to clip that. I'm going to have to clip that. All 4 light attacks faster and more damage? Yeah. Those are... Well, I did at least like try to get up the deep wounds. Come on. Dude, I need to hit. There you go. Let's see if it's enough. Go. Tapping the screen so fast. Yes! Boom! Boom! There it is. Woo! That's what a Captivate one-shot looks like on the king here. Wow, that pops up right away. Cool. All right. Well, I'm already recording, so we're good to go. We'll go straight into the opening now and the, I guess, recap of the run. We are back now. We have just finished our first run at the king boss. Honestly, a lot of fun fight. Took a little bit of getting used to, but once you figure it out, not terrible, honestly. In terms of most of the other bosses in Act 7, like I said, once you understand this one, it might be one of the easier ones. I honestly think that. And it's a lot of fun. The timing is kind of fun. You have to pay attention to, though, what parry, intercept, heavy counter, and special attack, which ones you've done and which ones you can't do and all that. So once you get used to that, though, it's a very fun fight. So well done, Kabam. Enjoyed the fight. So moving on now to the opening portion. Don't have a ton of stuff, obviously, just the initial clear completion run. So yeah, let's go ahead now. Let's see, what are we short on? I think we were zero cosmic. So let's just grab that. 25% doesn't really matter. I have so many T5CCs in the chat. Shout out in my crystal stash. I mean. Shout out to the chat, guys. We are live currently. Everyone, a bunch of people helped me out throughout the stream, give me advice and whatnot. So huge shout out to everyone who helped me out there. And King Reaper as well, $10 donation, well, $5, but $10 total. Absolute legend. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. So that brings us now to the remainder of this opening, which I believe is just a Nexus 6-star and a 6-star Awakening gem. I think those are kind of the big 2 things we get here. And obviously the rank up gems and a bunch of 6 stones. That is pretty sweet. Although, I mean, like, I don't really need anything actually for prestige. Kind of little humble brag there. But, like, I already have 5 out of the top, I guess now 7 with Omega Sentinel's edition. I have 5 of the top 7 prestige champs all at Sig 200, except Herc is 20. So I'm at a point where I can use 6 stones on champs that just need them. So we will have actually some basic 6 stars too. I forgot there's that. So we're going to open up some basic 6 stars. Basics? Why am I saying basics? No, we go for a feature. What am I? What am I, a scrub? Already claimed that. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop over now. Let's get a screenshot of that so we have that if we need it for the thumbnail. And cool, let's do it. Nope, we're passing on this. I'll say it again for the video portion. I mentioned a couple times in the chat during the stream. This offer is geared toward 2 people, in my opinion. Either the one on the left, you're gonna buy this if it's gonna get you if you're 1.5 crystals or shards crystals away from both of these to getting another rank 4, you're going to want to buy this. If you're like me, where that owned says 0 out of 4 and fragments is at 2.2 thousand out of 45, and then same thing with T6, 0 out of 4, 25. It's not getting me anywhere closer really to getting another rank 4. I mean, I guess it does, but still going to be a little bit of time. I don't justify spending 10,000. So that's my opinion on the left one. If it's going to form it to get you there, go for it. The other 2, which seems kind of weird, like why would you buy one class, like one that's only the tier 3 and then one that's only the tier 6? The only reason I see this as a potential deal for someone would be someone say that some whale from Greater Gifting pulled 6 tier 3 alphas and 0 T6 basic. Well, there you go. He's gonna go, or she is gonna go for the tier 6 basic in this case. Did that happen? Maybe, I don't know. So that's kind of vice versa. If you pulled a bunch of T6 basics or fragments, you're gonna want to get the tier 3 because you don't need the dual one on the left. That's what I'm guessing this is geared toward. So yeah, but for me, no thanks. See you later. I'll save my units. I didn't spend a single unit in the stream either, which is pretty awesome. Had a big stash saved up. I didn't use a single one of my the Valentine's Day potions and revive, so I've still got all of those. So we'll be back soon with more Act 7.4 in the future. But this is going to be it for today. So we'll start it off here. We'll go with this featured crystal. Then we'll do the Awakening Gem. And then we'll do the Nexus. So we opened one of these at the beginning of the stream. And now we're opening one up at the end. Hopefully this is the time. Thank you again, everyone in the chat, saying congratulations. Really appreciate you all for hanging out here. Got about 70 or so people hanging out live now, watching us. Thank you guys. It means the most to me. All right. Feeling now that was the time to press it. Are we gonna get someone we want this time? Stop. No. Hype would have been so hype, dude. That would have been so sick. I think that's a 660 though for Dragon Man. Yep, 660. Not ideal. Don't really need that, but that's all good. All right, now we go to the Awakening Gem, and the reason we're doing the Awakening Gem first is because it could influence who we potentially might choose from the Nexus. So, before I open the 6-star, I guess I'll show what my 6-star Awakening Gem situation looks like. I already have a mutant one, and I have a skill one. I think that's it. Yeah, mutant and a skill. We used our generic RIP, our last generic on Nick Fury, and then duped him literally the next day, so that was cool. And I just found out someone in my alliance, to Loki, did the same thing. They completed their initial run, used an Awakening Gem on Nick Fury, and then duped him the next day of 7.4. They completed their run and then duped him the next day. So I'm like, shoot, I might have cursed the alliance. But here we go with the 6-star Awakening Gem. Let's click it. And I mean, any class honestly is fine. Don't really have a preference here. And skill probably would have been the least exciting one to get. Just getting trolled again by the Nick Fury dupe. Especially because, like, look at this. I mean, if you remember back when we had that Awakening Gem trade-in, I think I had 7 skill Awakening Gems. 5 stars, had no one use them on. Now I'm hoarding 6-star skill Awakening Gems. I don't even know. I don't know. Let me know, guys. Who should I use that on? I don't think it's really going to influence who we're going to pull from the Nexus now. But let's go ahead, get to the Nexus. End it off. This is going to be the last crystal to open, so don't leave right away, though, because we'll make sure we're going to raid someone. Looks like got a few people streaming, so we'll figure it out here in a second. All right. 6-star Nexus. Could be a lot of things in here. Something good. Oh my gosh, yes. That is so fantastic. Yes, Mr. Negative. One of my favorite champs right now. Definitely benefits from his Awaken ability. Definitely screenshotting that. And that is so good. Literally, one of my most desired Awakening champs to pull and get Awakened right now has been Mr. Negative. 100%. Because now he gets the benefit from his dupe, which gives him essentially a degen vulnerability. I'll pull it up here, read it to you guys. That's so good. Now I don't know if he needs the Sig stones. I don't know how high Sig this needs to be, but if it does, got 92 of them ready to go of the class base. I've never spent a single science. So whenever a Nullify Stagger or Fate Seal is prevented by Mr. Negative's immunity, deals burst damage or physical damage. So he does more damage there. But here's the big one. While suffering from degeneration, regenerate 761 health per second. That's the big one. That's awesome. More energy resistance for each light. And then dark deals physical damage every second while the opponent is suffering from a non-damaging debuff. So yeah, just more damage and then more utility with the degen vulnerability. So sick. I love it. Very happy with that. So yeah, that's going to do it, guys, for this opening video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll be back soon with more of Act 7, 7.4 exploration in the near future. I don't have any set in stone dates, but I'm thinking maybe sometime next week. I'm busy the rest of this weekend, unfortunately. So maybe Sunday. We might be back on Sunday. We'll see. Yeah, that's good for this one, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.